Hello and welcome to Smile with Sonali channel. And today we are going to talk about receiving. Receiving comes in many forms. Receiving starts from receiving you, receiving your self, your space, your relationships, receiving people around you, receiving your house, and also receiving your ideas, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and your creations. So, if I ask you a question, how much do you really receive? Do you have any idea? And for that, I'll give you just 1 minute. In this 1 minute, just be very, very, very present with wherever you are. Just be very present in this moment. Be present with your body. Be present with your house. Be present with the room that you are sitting in right now. And now just notice. Just look at everything that's around you. And just see whatever you would like to see. And you know what? In the same room, me and you can see very different things and perceive them very differently. So I did this exercise with two of my participants, and one participant could see the paintings in the room, how they are comforting, and what does that make her feel. She could see the chair, the books. She could see people around her. She could see a lot of touch, a lot of support that things and people around her were constantly giving to her. Whether it is her chair, whether it is her bed, whether it is her partner. And that is what she noticed in those 2 minutes. While the other participant was lying on her bed, and what she perceived was sense of space. No matter what's going on around her, the fan was moving, the air was touching her, there were other sounds, there were other things in the room. But what she sensed was the space that lies between her and that object, and the space that she and her that object is. And similarly for me, I sense the presence of so many things, like just things being really here. And that's the space that I was aware of. No matter how hard I tried to see the colors in this painting and and see the patterns that going around, um, but what I actually sensed was the silence in the room, was the silence that was present in everything. So, what I am going to invite you to see what is your mode of receiving. And while there are, a very different and a lot of range of modes that you might have, but what is your main, the most active mode of receiving right now? And how can you use that to your advantage? So I invite you to see what is it that you are receiving right now, and what is your operating mode of receiving? Where are you operating from? So are you receiving the sounds more? When I said you to notice, did you receive all the sounds that are going around? Then maybe, just listening to good music or also listening to some podcast would, or actually the words coming to you all the time. What if you can actually be more conscious of that and know that this is my, immediate receiving source. So what can I change here? What can I listen today that would exponentialize my receiving in all other areas of my life? And what are the sounds that are not working good for me right now? And what can I change with them? If you are very, if you noticed more, visual. So if an idea comes to you, that might comes in the lot of screenshots, like visuals, then your receiving mode can be visual more. And, just making things pretty and changing things. What can you change in your space that can make it look more pretty, more nice? And what are the kind of things that when you see, you feel alive, you feel happy, you feel amazing? And what can you add to your life or change in your life that can make your receiving through visual, that can exponentialize that in all other areas of your life? And if you had been someone who was more about feeling, looking at everything made you feel something. You looked at something and you felt, oh, I have to change that. And you looked at something and your heart filled with joy. So, can you allow yourself to keep those things that are giving you joy and reject those things? Not reject, like just let it go. The things that are not giving you that joy and that fun. And the things that you would like to change, just change that, because here you are limiting your receiving. It is coming to you, it's wanting, it's running towards you. And you're saying, oh, I'll have that later. So, how much fun that would be? And if it is for you, the space, the silence, then how many spaces are you aware of? Like, are you aware of the space that is present between me and you right now? And the moment you're aware of how much you're hiding the potency of receiving from spaces and changing spaces and contributing to spaces, can you just be present with this space and allow it to contribute to you and allow yourself to contribute to this space? While I'm telling you that what is your, most active mode of receiving and how can you use that to your advantage, I would also invite you to expand your awareness of receiving, expanding it to all other senses, all other spaces, all other dimensions to 500,000 times. And everything that's running towards you, coming towards you, and jumping around you, telling you that I'm also here. Can you receive all of that? Can you receive all the whispers coming to you, all the awarenesses coming to you, all the ideas coming to you, all the people coming to you, all the hugs coming to you, all the love coming to you, all the good, delicious food coming to you? And can you enjoy all of that and receive all of that today? Just keep expanding, keep expanding, keep expanding, keep expanding, keep expanding, and blast. So, that is my gift to you for you to receive. And if you feel like, I recommend you to listen to this again. How does it get better than that, and what else is possible? I'll see you again very soon.